Hello, hello, friends. It's Kathy, the Backyard Stamper, and today I have a fun card to show you. This is a card I made at my class this past Saturday, and everyone loved it. And it's fun because you get to color, and a lot of people love to do that. And you can just make this just so special. So let me show you how we did this. We're going to use this fun set called Filled with Fun. This is an online exclusive, and it is a bundle. And let me see here. I've got my list here. Let's see here. Okay, so it's a bundle that's on the online exclusives, and right now through the end of June, this bundle is an extra 10% off. So when you buy the dies and the stamp set together, you save 10%. And then on top of that, Stampin' Up is giving another 10% off. So here are the dies. I've got some already ready to die cut, but you get balloons, a string, a heart, a little banner, the wood to the wagon, some pennants, and this will cut out the flower image. So let's get started. What we need today for our card are, we've got an 8.5, or sorry, a 4.25 by 11 piece of cardstock scored at 5.5. And it's going to be a top fold card, so it's going to open like that. Then we need two pieces that are, one piece that's 4 by 5.25, that's going to go on the inside. A couple of scrap pieces for die cutting and stamping. And then this is going to be part of our background. This piece is from Country Woods. Let me show you what that looks like. It's amazing. So I've got a little sampler here to show the different designs. We used that one last week when we colored for the birdhouse card. This is so beachy. I love it. And this is the one we're going to use today. And this one here, I saw a card that turned this into kind of like a sunset with the little ducks from Charming Duck Pond. So I'm going to have to give that a go. So that's the Country Woods. It comes 12 by 12. And what I like to do with my designer paper is cut it 4 by 6. Now, if you want to make a 3 by 4, this will give you, if you cut it like this, it will give you 6 pieces per 12 by 12. So, but sometimes I make the cards that have 3 by 4, and if you do that, then it's just right down the middle, and then you'd have 12 pieces. But for this card, we are going to do 4. I cut it 4 by 6. Now I'm going to trim it down to 5.25. That's going to give me my little piece for the inside. I like to put a little decoration on the inside of my card. So we'll go ahead and adhere that. Hi, Anne. Anne came to my class on Saturday, so she knows all about making this card. But this is the card we made in the class, but I thought I would show you how easy it is to use the dies to make the card. So it's the same, but different. Okay, so now this is going to be my little piece here. And let's see here. I got a little smudge there, but I think I'm going to be able to cover it up. Actually, let me just get a new piece. Because I can, right? All right, so I have to trim this down. I think it got dirty on my trimmer, actually. So this piece is going to be 3 3/4 by 5, and that's going to give us an additional border from the designer paper, so we'll be able to see it all in process. So this is just going to be my background, and I'm going to stamp my celebrating someone right at the top. Celebrating someone special. Now the ink that I used, I have real red paper because I love that paper, but my real red pad kind of stamps like it's a little dirty. It's very dark, and so I'm going to use Poppy Parade. I just think it looks red, but it's a very happy red. So let me use my little stamping foam mat because we're using photopolymer, and I'm going to stamp the words a little bit high on the card, just like that. And while I have the Poppy Parade out, let me stamp my inside too. This is Happiest of Birthdays, and that is from another online exclusive called Throughout the Year. I don't know if I have that one right handy to show you, but we've used it before. I mean, it's really becoming a very go-to greeting set. Okay, and I have it right here. So this is an online exclusive throughout the year, and it really is greetings that work all throughout the year. Imagine that. Okay, so let me just get my little scrubby out just so I don't make a mess. Since I'm using red, red tends to get everywhere. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the 2 pieces aside that I stamped and this piece here. And let's see here, just make sure everything's straight in the camera. Okay. There we go. All right, so now I want to take my 2 pieces of scraps, and I'm going to stamp my wagon with one. I'm going to die cut that out, so I'm not worrying about centering it. I like to let the ink have a chance to transfer, especially when you're using a bold stamp. So if you just like hit it fast and hard, it's not really going to be the best image that you could have. So I have that, and then I want to stamp the Memento Black. And that's got a little something on it, so let me just do that real quick. There. I had like a piece of fuzz or something on there. Okay, and stamp. Just like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to die cut my pieces, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take this little inside of the wheel well, and I'm just going to put it there, and I have my wagon here, and my presents are gonna go here. Just kind of what you're looking for when you're die cutting is you're trying to see just a smidge of the outline, but really not any of the white past the outline. And then on a scrap of black, which I have here, right here, I'm going to do my tires. So what's nice about this is they give you two, so you don't have to run it through twice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and run that through. Remember, our sandwich is base plate number 1, thin die adapter number 2, plate number 3, and put that there, put this here, and this here, and then I have my top plate right here. Oops, like that. And I'm going to run that through my stamp cut and emboss machine, and dun, 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 it's already cut out. So I have my wagon. Let's see here. I need my tires. Let's see if I can find all my pieces now. Let's see if let's see here. I had my 2 wheels. Now I have 1. Let's look. I don't think it's there. It's right here somewhere because I really just had it. Okay. And I've got my presents. And I've got my wheel well. I'm still missing my tire, but I will find it. It's here somewhere. Okay, so that's supposed to save time when I die cut it ahead of time, but it really doesn't save time if I can't find it after. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Is it under the grid paper? I don't know. Let's look. I didn't think I moved it. Oh, you know what? Maybe it got stuck to this. Let me see. I'm going to just go because on the presumption that I am going to find it rather than die cut another one. So for right now, we're going to only have 1 tire on our wagon. I'm looking all around here to just see if it's stuck to the back of anything. See if it slid in with the other pieces. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to have to die cut another one. All right, let me get my mini out because that one's real easy to do. Let's see here. It's easy except when you can't find your mini plates. Then it's not so easy. Okay, let me just see here for just a minute. What does a circle measure anyways? I'm going to see if my 3/4 inch circle will cut it. Or not. Okay, we're getting to it. We're going to do this. But we just have to forget the mini because I don't know where my plates are. And I know Anne's laughing. All right, so here's my big boss. I've got my stuff here. And let me just run this through. You know what? I'm going to run 2 through because if I find that other one, I'll already have 2 tires. Okay, dokie. Let me put this away. Sorry about that. That was really not supposed to happen quite like that, but you know, it is what it is. Alrighty, let's see here. I've got two. All right, so let's bring back my card pieces here. So I've got this piece, I've got my wagon, I've got my tires, the wheel well to the tire is here, and I'm going to use a gem on the inside. Isn't this cute? Oh my gosh. And let's see here. I need this piece. And I'm going to need to stamp my handle. So let me do that. Now on this card, we didn't do any die cutting. This is all straight stamping. And if people forgot to like push their wagon over a little, we just covered with a Post-it note like that, and they could put their handle anywhere and it looked just fine. So for this, what I'm going to do is I am going to cover that. Let's move it over just a smidge. Actually, I don't really need to cover it. I'm going to put my wagon right there. All right. Did I ink that already? All right. I'm going to just go with it right here. There. Now I don't need to worry about it because my wagon can go right on top of my handle. All right. So let's get some dimensionals. Hi, Christina. Nice to see you. Alrighty, and we're going to pop up the wagon. And we'll put that so that the wagon looks like that. Whoops, I think I got to move it up a little bit. I knew that before I pressed it. It was a little low. There. Much better. Okay, and here's my wagon, my wheels. And my wheels are going to go like that. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And before I do that, I want to just add a little bit of ground to make sure my wagon isn't floating in the air. All right, and let's see here. I think I want my liquid glue. Looking for a bottle that is reasonably full. Okay. I'm going to tuck it under like that. Oh, it looks so realistic. Okay. Hope I didn't get my head in the camera. Alrighty. How's that look? That looks pretty good. Now our wheel well is just going to go on top. I don't think we need to pop that up because we're going to have a little gem. And actually, since the wagon is popped up, that will help protect in the envelope the gem. You know, because it will have something higher than it, or something like that. All right, let's see here. Oh my goodness. Alrighty there. Whoops. Did I get that straight? This one here. Oh my goodness. These are sticking all over the place. All right, ready? I'm going for it. How's that look? All right, pretty good. So now what we're gonna do is we have to color our little presents and stuff, and it's going to go right inside there. So this will just take me a few minutes. You know, I'm going to do some down and dirty cutting or coloring, and we'll get this thing going right away. So I hope you all have had a nice day today. It's beautiful here in New Hampshire, and I've been outside a couple of times today to just check to make sure the garden is doing okay and to let the dog out. Let's see here. This is the light Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to use my, let's see here, Pool Party. I'm going to use the dark for in here and a little bit underneath. Just a little bit of shading. Nothing too fancy. I don't know how to fix that, Anne, except maybe I'll talk a little louder. How's that? Is that better? I tend to get like very quiet when I'm talking, so I just want to make sure I don't yell into everybody's ear. And this is the new Petunia Pop Light, and I am going to put that on a present because that looks really fun. That is the light, and it's pretty dark, so let's see how that is going to look. I think I want to add that to my cake too. I'm going to make that my frosting on my cake. And let's see, a little bit more. There. And I want to use some of the In Colors Summer Splash. Let's see, I'm going to put that on my cake too. And I'm just going to go every other. And that was the light Summer Splash. I think for my dark, I'm going to do my, let me see how dark that is. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm going to do that on my ribbon instead of the navy blue. Oops. Because that is really pretty. And you know, when the area that you're coloring is small, you don't really need to do a lot of shading. You know, it's just so small, there's no point in wasting your time trying to do it. All right, so I'm going to do, this is the dark Lemon Lolly. I kind of meant to do the light, but that's okay. This will work. And I'll put it on my flames as well. And then I have my light Daffodil. And I think I am going to put it on my cake. Really mixing up the colors. There, that looks pretty good. Very fun. And for the present, I wanted the Azure Afternoon Let's see if that's where that is. Here it is. Just reminds me of Tempting Turquoise. I loved that color. Oh, we're almost done, almost done. All right, now I gotta figure out what am I going to do for my trim of my cake. Could do blueberry bushel. Is that gonna be a little dark? Maybe my pretty in pink. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that looks all right. Looks a little orange. Let me see if I can go over it. I think what I did was I used, yeah, Flirty Flamingo. And that will brighten it. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Probably should have done a different color right there. Let me see. I'm going to go over it with the blue. There. Just because we got the purple right there, or petunia pop. It's all blending in, and this will make it there. I like it. I like it. All right, so here's our card. We're going to just slide that in, and I'm still going to pop it up though, because I just think, oh, you know what? I'm glad I did that, because I got to stamp my yay, which I forgot to get out of the box. So let me get that. Oh, that's not in this set. What set did that come from? Well, I know it was a photopolymer. I wonder what it was from. Let's see here. Is it in this one? Nope. Oh, I think I know. Yes, Simply Said, one of our new sets. All right, so let's put that right on a little block, and I'm going to stamp that or ink it up and put it in the middle of my flag here. There, isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. All right, get that out of the way, get this out of the way. Now we can pop this up. Honestly, the coloring is what took everybody at my class the longest too. But, you know, it's so fun. So fun to color. I'm going to cut just a couple of these off for my banner. There. So we'll take these off, and this card is just about done. Hey, Becky. Thanks for coming on. All right, we're going to slide that in to our wagon. Oh, and it looks so awesome. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and tape that down. And, ooh, I like that popped up. Here's my original. Whoops, wait a minute. Let me put my ribbon on so we can really compare. This is Pool Party ribbon that may or may not still be current. It's hard to keep up because I buy stuff on the clearance rack or the last chance. I'm just tying one of those faux bows, so I don't have to worry about making sure I get nice loops. I'm just going to do it like that and get my ribbon scissors. Okay, and then I'm going to slide it up a little bit and over. And to hold that in place, I'm just going to grab a glue dot from my glue dot box. And let's see here. What you do is you just kind of wad it up on the end of your pokey tool and put it under your knot and press it down. And now your knot will stay just where you want it. All right, and I do need some Leaf Estella because we have to have that to make it all sparkle. I just want to make sure I didn't pick up any of that red. All right, so now I've got to put my inside piece on. So what I want to do is I'm going to add tape across the bottom. And then I'm going to put my piece on. How's that? Looking good. And then if you need to trim, you can do it from the back. Okay. Even though we did the die cutting, it was still a pretty easy card. You definitely can whip out a bunch of these at the same time, or in a hurry, quickly, not in a hurry, because who wants to hurry when we're stamping? All right, so here's my original. I still need to find my bling bling for my tires. Let me see here. I have in mind, we could use some of the in color dots, or those, or how about my new basic gray and smoky slate pearls. Let's cut this open. Thank you, guys. All right, and my take your pick tool, and I'm going to take a small one. Oh, isn't that neat? That is awesome. Awesome. Sorry, I just have to say it's awesome. Anne and Becky come to my classes and they know when I make a card that I really like, I do a little dance. So this was my original one, and I didn't like the wagon in the pebbled path. So then this was my next one. I was getting a little better. And then this is the one we made today. Or, no, I made that in my class, sorry. And this is the one we made today. But I have to show you something really awesome, because remember I said this is on sale, this bundle, for $44.75. And let me just get my little cheat sheet paper. Coming out, we as demonstrators, we get to pre-order from the new online products coming out in July, or in August, we'll be able to pre-order the ones coming out in September, and in the new mini catalog. So here is a stamp set that's coming out starting July 1st for customers, and it's called Filled with Cheer. Well, remember, this one is called, hold on, I gotta grab, Filled with Fun. It's got the Filled with Cheer, has this image here, which will definitely be cut out with the wagon die and the wheel, and the banner, which are lights, will match up with the dies on the lights like that. Oh, you can almost put them right over each other to see. But the rest of it, this part here, won't be able to be cut out, or the snowman melting. This one, I looked to see if there's any way to fit it, but it doesn't fit. But that's okay. So there's no dies with this one because they're going to kind of go with this one. And the words are still going to work, and you still can have, let's see what our dies have in it. So we've got the wooden wagon part, the little banner part that's going to do the light bulbs. And then this cuts the flowers, so that's not going to be the right shape for that. And you still got the handle and all the other pieces. So that's so awesome. I've already pre-ordered that, so as soon as that's in, I'll be making some samples, and I like the sample they even showed us. That's really nice. And I wanted to show you what card I made with the flower part. So this right here is the flowers from our stamp set. Right here. Okay, and then from that, I did this. I know everybody's asked, oh, and Celebrating Something Special comes from this set too. Very versatile. I love it. And this is using another set with it, Tune In. So pretty cool. And don't forget, through the end of June, all of our bundles in the new catalog, which I don't have right handy, the 24 to 25 annual catalog, all of those bundle prices that are already 10% off, you can take an extra 10% off. And I will tell you, some of them are back ordered, like the Country Birdhouse and stuff, but they're coming in before the end of June, which means you'll still be able to take advantage. If you want me to order anything for you, if you go on and you find out that it's back ordered or unavailable, just let me know, and I'll keep my eye on when it's coming in, and either I can place the order for you or you can place your own. And the last thing I want to show you, I'm always happy to show you why I love being a demonstrator. So it's stuff like pre-ordering. I love that. And then we get to do a special online stamping event for demonstrators called Creativity Now. And we're going to be using this new bundle, which is coming out in our new holiday catalog. So let's open this up. I haven't even opened anything. All right, this is one of these supersize embossing folders, which I'm loving because they're 8.5 inches, so you can do two card fronts at once. This is the birch tree. That's cool. That's going to make nice. And here's the stamp set, and it's a red rubber. A friend like you brings me happiness. I really mean it. And this will be coloring, pretty cardinals, sending thanks and much love. I love that. Thinking of you always. So that's what the images look like. The collection comes with this linen thread that is in some earthy tones, and I really am so happy this is linen thread and not twine. I love how soft and small the linen thread is on a project to make small bows or to do a wrap. This is going to be great. Look at that pretty green. And let's look at the dies. I want to see what the dies look like. Haven't even opened this. I've had it for a week. So our Creativity Now event is going to happen on June 22nd. So I have my class in the morning, and then at noontime, a couple of my downline are going to stamp along at the event that we had to register for, but because only the people that registered could pre-order the items. So we've got this nice frame of woodlands and some more sprigs there. So that's kind of nice. And then the dies, this is going to cut out the cardinals and berries. This cuts out your garland, some light bulbs. I'm not sure what that is. And then some twigs and stuff. So that's nice. So, and now I just want to cut out I just want to look at the paper, if you guys don't mind hanging on for a few more minutes. I love how bright this paper is. And you know what? It gives you the ideas for how to color the birds. So that's great, because this bird kind of looks like this one. And this one here can be this one, or the cardinal can be that one. So it gives you some other options for coloring. So I like that. I need all the help I can get. I tend to just go with the ones that, I know. Oh, there were pussy willows. That's cool. And then the birch, look at how gorgeous that is. This is a nice subtle background, and oh my gosh, look at that. So you would just cut this at 6, like to do your little border inside, and then in 4, and you get 4 instant cards like that. Nice room up here to either pop up the sentiment or stamp it right on it. And you got room at the bottom to add ribbon or embellishments. That's going to be easy and fun. Let's see what else we got. Oops, here's one. Let me take that out. So that's pretty cool. Some birds in the trees. And some, oh look, little birds on the Queen Anne's lace. So that's neat. What do you think? Do you like it? Let's see what else we've got in here. So this is our page that the dies, will they cut out these? Let's look. What will they cut out? I think, I'm kind of thinking. Let's see. Nope, those are backwards. So these birds are backwards to the dies. Ooh, that one's not. That one works. Yay. With the birds. And then what you can do is just do your bows, your little pieces here first. I would probably just hand cut myself because I don't mind fussy cutting. And here's the back side of that. Oh, that's so pretty. It looks like summer splash. Look at how nice these are. How nice for fall. I love the color. Ooh, nice. Okay, this sheet definitely is going to be able to be cut by the dies. So let's see. Here's that one. Oh, yeah. So the dies will cut the birds with the berries. Oh, look at that. We're going to be able to cut a whole page. And then these ones that are kind of cut off, you're not wasting, because that can just be coming in from the side of the card, or on the inside. You just want something down in the corner. You just kind of make that fit. So, oh, I love this paper. Did we look at the back side of this? is that nice pattern. So let me see what's the colors in this one. Basic black, blueberry bushel, cherry cobbler, coastal cabana. I thought it was summer splash, but it was coastal cabana, copper clay, crumb cake, daffodil delight, garden green, granny apple green, gray granite, night of navy, pumpkin pie, real red, and shaded spruce. What I love about paper that has that many colors in it is the sky's the limit on what cardstock you use. So like this is a perfect example. You can use your night of navy, you can use pumpkin pie, you can use the gray granite, the cherry cobbler. I mean, it's great. That means we can use pretty much whatever you have on hand, which I love, because then you can spend your money on the pretty designer paper, and designer paper like this will make Christmas cards go fast. So we'll do a project with these in my July class. I'm doing a Christmas in July, and we will be making some Christmas cards with this. So let me check and see if anybody had any questions. Hi, Martha. Yes, I love this paper too. You know, and it's funny because online, I'm like, birds, trees, I have all that. But I love the colors. So I'm excited. Okay, I hope the volume was better, Ian. I moved a little closer to the camera and also talked a little louder. Hopefully it wasn't too much. And then this, the twine's gonna go so nicely with that. And the dies, oh, I love it. So this was a collection that was available to us that are attending Creativity Now, and for everybody else, it'll be available for other demos. It will be available August 1st, and then for customers, all of this will be available September 1st. So that's it for now. I will see you again next week. And if there's anything in particular you want to see, please shoot me an email. It's, I don't know where my card went, but it's backyardstamper@gmail.com. So, or leave a comment in the video below, and when the video ends, and I'll go back and see the comment and answer any questions you have. So have a great night, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.